Welcome back to the Connect Show, Miami. Our first guest of the day is an entrepreneur, medical professional, and CBD expert. Please help me welcome to the show, Varner Spencer. Hello, Varner, and thanks so much for stopping by.
Hello, how are you? Give it a tap, give it a tap.
There we
Tap,
go.
tap, 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 tap.
I love it. Well, I want to dive right in. You went from being a nurse to owning a CBD company. So I want to ask you, how long were you in the medical field before making the transition to become an entrepreneur?
Well, actually, I still am. I have been a nurse for 26 years, and I have actually still practicing and still having a wonderful time with it. So this is just addition two.
So tell us, what exactly is CBD? Because you hear about this so much. I think there's so many different, maybe like misconceptions, probably some that you even thought yourself in the beginning. So tell us a little bit about what is CBD and what is the science behind it?
It's a long story, as we all know. CBD is what they call a cannabinoid. So it is in the plant, the cannabis plant. It can be in hemp and in what we all know of as cannabis or hemp or marijuana. And it is what the simple thing is, it's the non-psychogenic part of the plant. It has the therapeutic values, but not the high that we associate with.
So the science behind it, that's kind of like where it comes from, the plant. As a medical professional and a CBD expert, what products and services do you offer at as a healing consultant?
Yes, well, the healing consultant is unique in that I try to meet people where they are, not only where they are, but their education into this endeavor. I think we all kind of go through this process. It's like drinking water from a fire hose. And the healing consultant and my consultation services, it streamlines it for you. We're talking about your dietary restrictions. We're talking about your medication restrictions. We're talking about your natural health, what you want to do and what you want out of it. So it's a little different because when you approach this, I know for me, once I was introduced to it, I had to think to myself, being a healthcare professional, I'm like, how does it work? How does it work in your body? What is it doing? Why is it doing it? And it was down that trip. So, of course, like any other healthcare professional, you go back to school for it. So to find out exactly how it works and what's going on with it and what's not going on with it. So, yes, it's absolutely a more holistic approach to your healthcare and to your journey.
So I know someone's wondering and asking, what does a consultation really consist of with you?
It is a deep dive. It is a deep dive into you. It is your uniqueness. It's looking at you as a whole, as a holistic person, and looking at what your journey what you want it to look like, how you want to incorporate it. Each product is different. Each item is different, and just incorporating that in what's unique to you and where you want to go with this journey.
Gotcha. Thank
you. It is a deep dive.
A deep dive. That's a description, a deep dive.
Yes, it is.
And some of the, I know you touched on it before, but some of the medical problems that you've noticed that from your perspective, that it did help with, if you care to share.
At that time in my life, I was dealing and struggling with, of course, the grieving process and every emotion that you're brought to with that grieving process. And so it's not just, it's been looked at for PTSD, for everything from PTSD, anxiety, depression. It's looking at, rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis. It has been used for a variety of ailments, oh my God, throughout time.
Yeah. And
Really
let's say someone is listening to this conversation right now. They're thinking about trying CBD, but they're not sure if it's right for them. What would you recommend?
You know what? I recommend, let's say, using like the gummies for emotional stress, the tea for relaxation, and looking at like the lotions and the salves for muscle relaxation. So that's a nice entry.
Yeah.
That's a really nice entry for people.
Yeah. It sounds like that might be even like a lotion or a tea.
Oh, yes.
It even sounds like, you're with starting there might be a good introductory process before you get into something else.
Oh, yes. Because I was just showing, because we're speaking of teas.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Oh, yes, we go.
Oh, yes, we have the tea. This is Awakening Awaken is that morning, you know?
Oh,
It's yes, it's in the
okay.
morning. Oh
So,
yeah.
okay, so I have another question for you.
Yes.
Are there different CBDs, maybe gummies or lotions or teas, that bring on different characteristics? So, like something that is more refreshing that'll keep you up in the morning, something that allows you to have a deeper, greater sleep at night. So, is this more of like a customization that we would come to you for?
Okay, now
Okay,
you're
here we
talking my
go.
language. Yeah, now you're talking to me like you mean it. All right, here we go. Yes, as a matter of fact, in the morning when you get up, it is wonderful to do. I have some little CBD drop. They are tasteless, they are odorless, they mix with everything from your morning coffee
Hmm.
to, oh, yes.
Okay, so tell us about this one in
Mhm.
your hand, the drops.
Oh, yes, the drops.
So
Oh,
tell
yeah.
us about this. This gives us energy. What does this do?
Absolutely. This gives you a balance throughout your day. You know, this is bringing you up in the morning and just keeping you there, keeping you
Okay,
balanced,
I think
keeping you
all
level.
of our viewers need
Yes.
this.
Yes. It
I'll
is
speak for
throughout
myself and
your
everybody
day.
else.
Absolutely. It's throughout your day. And you know, the products were developed as a safe place to land. You know,
Love
you
that.
can try them, you can interchange them, you can do whatever you like to do in a safe environment, you
Yes.
know, so that you
So
can
I
feel safe using it.
okay, and this is kind of like
Yes,
our this is how we get started. This is how we can
absolutely.
like start to see what we're interested in, start to see, what we like, what we want more of.
Yes. And I
Love
have
it.
to, I always feel like I have to say, you know, we always worry about the psychotropic effects of anything that we're doing. Well, my products don't have the least amount of THC possible. Which is what I wanted to do. I wanted
Right.
to be intentional and with direction, and I wanted women to have a place to land, you know, to feel comfortable and safe in a non-judgmental environment and be able to try things.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna thank
Yes,
Ms. B. Thank you, Ms. B, for for sharing
yes,
that.
I know.
I want to ask you, where can our viewers, find more information about the Healing Consultant?
Yes, absolutely. It's thehealingconsultant.com, but you can also reach me at Spencer at the Healing Consultant. And you can also follow me Instagram at the Healing Consultant CBD. Where you can
Awesome.
find everything.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today and
Oh,
sharing your stories. Thank you.
I love your show. Thank you so much.
Oh, we love having you here. So thank you for being with us. And when we come back, we will be sitting down with our entertainment contributor, London Knighton. Stay tuned.